today we're going to have a little look at Steve Shives You Had to Ask. So without further ado, let's dive right in.
Steve here. It's the show where I answer your questions, and this week's first question comes from Patrick Dodds. Steve, when I was younger, I had a teacher who made it a policy to not laugh at dangerous things, believing that it made us more desensitized to danger. That's always stuck with me. Perhaps it's in the same school of thought why feminists condemn rape jokes for making light of rape. Do you think if infotainers like Stephen Colbert, Samantha Bee, John Oliver, etc., as informative as they are, in their own way do a disservice to the public in making light of the appalling things done by the Trump administration? Do you think it contributes to apathy? I'd be really curious about your position on this. I hate to repeat myself from last week, but that's actually a lie. I love repeating myself.
Oh God. Oh, stop trying to be funny, Steve, because you're really not, and we know you like the sound of your own voice, because it's you. Right? Anyway, let's continue.
It's so much easier that way. But at the risk of repeating myself from last week, I think it is down predominantly to the delivery, to how one goes about making light of the terrible things. In the case of people like Colbert or Samantha Bee or John Oliver, I think they are able to get laughs out of things like the awfulness coming out of the Trump administration.
Oh my God, you're just telling so many porkies. John Oliver hasn't been funny, and trust me, he's from the same place I am. He has not been funny ever, right? Ever. Samantha Bee is fucking stupid. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. But anyway, Samantha Bee is stupid, and Colbert, really? Really? He's a fucking idiot as well. But then again, I'm not surprised. You're a fucking idiot. So, there we go. So, anyway, let's continue.
Without taking the edge off of the things themselves. And I think that's what good political satire should do. What I do think is a danger is when people engage in kind of toothless satire, where the satire itself is sort of, you know, oh, what a goofy guy, you know, like Jimmy Fallon. I haven't watched his Tonight Show since he did the hair mussing thing with Trump.
Oh, that's what's happened. You don't like him because he humanized your enemy. And nice jump cuts, by the way. What did you say there that shouldn't have been said? But anyway, no, you don't like him because he humanized your enemy, because Trump, regardless of what you think of him, is a lot fucking smarter than you. Right? And please allow me to explain myself if you don't believe me. Right. Trump is the head of a multi-billion-dollar corporation. He knows how to get things done within said corporation to become a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Now, anybody who's half sensible, right, or even has a slightest bit of common sense, realizing running a country is very much like running a business. You need to be a shrewd businessman to be a politician. And Trump, regardless of what you think of him personally, is an extremely shrewd businessman and a rather clever man, even though he plays the fool. He is no idiot. And that's where you underestimate him. You take his shenanigans to be a sign of stupidity, and no, he does this on purpose to mislead you. If he was really so stupid, naive and stuff like that, like the way you think he is, how would he be the head of a successful multi-billion-dollar corporation and now be the President of the United States? Now, I don't care what you say about why he got elected. I personally think he got elected because at the time, the American public thought anything's better than Hillary. I personally think they made the right idea. They got the right idea. They picked the person who will run the country the way it should be run, like a business. Because in politics, especially in Britain, the doors, behind closed doors, deals are made, hands are shook, wheels are greased. That's how an effective country works. And if you don't understand that, you're a monumental fucking retard. Anyway, let's continue.
I thought that was just ridiculous and incredibly irresponsible, because what that did was it took this incredibly dangerous, bigoted person like Trump. And here's...
No, it took that person, the aforementioned person, right, and displayed him in a way that wasn't bigoted or anything like that. And you hate that fact because he humanised your enemy. Now, I am never going to try and humanise you, Steve, but I don't foresee you as an enemy, I just see you as an idiot. And that's all I do. I mean, I don't care what you say about me, because I know for a fact that you are a fucking retard. And there's no if-buzz or maybes about it. You have 0 brain cells, 0 self-worth, and 0 spine. So, you're not my enemy. By all means, you're not my enemy. You just annoy the fuck out of me. You're like... You ever walked into a... Oh, maybe that won't do it, but oh no, I'll just use it anyway. Have you ever walked into an empty house that's been sitting desolate for a while, and you're walking through and you feel itches at your ankles and stuff like that? Yeah, that's where the fleas or whatever are biting. Yes. That's what you're like. You're a small irritation, and I occasionally like to squash small irritations. And every once in a while, we put down flea powder, insecticide, to weed out the irritations, the infestation. And that's what feminism is. Well, male feminists especially. You're an irritation to all the alpha males in the world. The men who get on with it, the men who think you talk shite, tell you talk shite and are not afraid to tell you talk shite. And you being the beta that you are, which is obvious beta, right? You block off all comment and contact because your sensitive little feelings, your precious sensitive little feelings, that's what I was initially going for, have been, in case they're hurt, you like blocking off all comment and criticism because you can't handle it, because your fifis get hurt, because the real world doesn't reflect how you think. But anyway, let's continue.
Jimmy Fallon, the host of this highly rated late night talk show, saying, what a goofy guy. I hated that. And I think that sort of thing is harmful in the way you're suggesting, Patrick. Not hard-edged, angry, biting political satire that makes us think and proves a point while it's making us laugh. But stuff like the sort of flabby, lightweight stuff that people like Fallon do, where they're just like, just come on the show and we'll just have some fun. You know, and when they do that with really dangerous, harmful, toxic people, I think that is the sort of thing that you're talking about in your question.
Hey, retard! Yeah, you retard!
You are a fucking retard. Completely, utterly, unequivocally retarded. Whoa. Right, motherfucker. God damn it. Oh, that's going to require a second. What the fuck? Right, okay. The reason you're retarded is because he's a dangerous, bigoted person in your eyes, because his actual who he is the exact opposite of how you portray him. He seems on that fan show that he is a nice guy. He just wants what's best for everyone, and you hate the fact because again it humanises your enemy. And if you were half as fucking retarded as you are, you would understand that, but you're not. You're a fucking retard. Right. ladies and gentlemen. I think this is probably going to be my last Steve Shives video for quite a while. You know, there's no point in flogging a dead horse. I'll have a couple other videos in the work. I have one in the works which is, you know, it's taking a lot of editing and a lot of time, but hopefully it'll be worth it when it goes up. It's about Riley Dennis. So just a couple of comments. I have something about Riley that I've been meaning to get off my chest properly in a while, and the opportunity has presented itself to do said thing. So I'm going to come away from Steve Shives for a while, focus on other areas, because it just keeps happening. He just keeps pumping out the same shit, and I can't keep saying the same thing over and over again, because I'm getting sick of hearing myself say the same thing over and over again with him. I might do another Steve and Stuffy video if one pops up that I find particularly fucking offensively unfunny, but failing that, I doubt it highly. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, hit like. If you want to comment, please do so, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. As always, my name is Alexander Kingsfallen, and I will catch you in the next one.